Sunday the 5th of March 2022. This is a bit more like it. 18 degrees still. 100% on the battery. 100% on the battery. And we're still on high power. Now then, as long as this continues in this vein, then we might get some germination on those tomatoes and cucumbers. And as a comparison, it's 8.6 in the cold propagator. So we are getting a good 10 degrees difference on this propagator. And it's not as good as it could be. I could seal that up even more. Right, so we've got Tony here today as well, and he's giving me a hand while I'm getting the strawberries in. And this is the pigeon loft we're going to convert into a tree house. This shed is already lined, but it's going to be double lined, and we're putting two big double doors in there for daylight. And this is only going to be used to winter the citrus trees, so we can put them in here and protect them from frost. So Tony's just cracking on with that while I get on with doing the strawberries. And my brother Don is on his way over to see what's going on. So we've got Tony back up today, and as you can see, he's making a sterling job. We've got all the mesh on the back of these doors now. Got the window in and the mesh on the back of there. These doors both open out, and we're repairing the main door into the shed with a new window and new covering on here. And we're also going to do exactly the same on that side of the shed. Not today, of course, but we are going to do. I like it so much, and the light in there now is so good. We're going to use this as our potting shed, and it's all going to be lined out with bubble wrap, and it's going to have a carpeted floor as well, and it's going to have LED lighting in there and heat. And we're going to use this as our potting shed stroke wintering of the fruit bushes, the citrus, lemons, limes, oranges, etc. It's been a full weekend, but a very productive weekend. I just need to get all this wood stored away dry, and we're going to move that into this shed here. I've made a start of cleaning down the little patio area. That's all going to get cleared next weekend as well. And I'll get rid of all of this. I've still got floor grills left over from what was in this shed. We'll keep those because I'll stand the citrus trees on those when they're cleaned on a bale of straw. And likewise, we've got another pile of them under there. This is going to have a little bit of a veranda area come out of here, so we can walk out onto it. And likewise here. And this side of the shed is getting done exactly the same as this side. So today we've been concentrating on the front, but Tony's also cleaned out this one. We've cleaned this shed out ready to make a start for next weekend. And this will be the same. It'll be bubble wrapped and lined all round, as you can see. So we've got this 2-inch gap, and the bubble wrap will come down here. This has also got tin sheet on the outside as well. So we'll have a 2-inch gap all the way down. We'll also do it with the roof. And this is the side we've almost got completed. So we've got the citrus trees in here now. It's not carpet, it's like a carpet, it is a fabric, but it's a warmer fabric. and on the underside it has a waterproof liner on the bottom, and that's pretty much it there. I got it on, I think it was on Amazon or eBay last year sometime, and it was always for this job when we got round to it, if we ever got round to it. And I can't remember the price of it, but yeah, it's like, I think it's wool on the top, and it has a waterproof backing, but I can't show you because I've actually stapled it down. So what we've done is we just cut it to size and went along the edges with staples and nailed it down just to keep it in place so we can walk in and out. And like I say, we've got to still bubble wrap this down, and the back of this door here when it's closed. So when we close this door here, we'll also bubble wrap that. I may or may not bubble wrap this. I haven't made my mind up. We've got all the mesh on here now, the strong wire netting as well, which gives strength to the doors. And if the plastics do break, at least we've got, you know, stops bits of rubbish and whatever you're blowing in here. Again, bubble wrap will go down here and likewise across the ceilings. So this will be completely bubble wrapped. And this is going to now be the winter house for the citrus trees. And I'm still playing with the idea of getting, using some of those pigeon stands there. And they lift off of the ground about, the wrong legs, about 8 inches. So I'll put a row of those down so they're off the ground as well. Then I'll put a bale of barley straw on here, and then we'll cut holes in the barley straw the size of the pots and sink the pots down to about here to stop the roots from getting frozen. And I'll be quite confident that the foliage will be fine in here once we've got it all bubble wrapped. And then if we still need it, I'll put a bit of heating in here as well. And we will get some daylight lights hung up here that I can lower and raise. We will also put shelving right round the shed, and we will have seedling trays on here, and I'll do most of my propagation in here because it will be 10 times warmer than either of the polytunnels or the dry area. So that's what we intend to do, and likewise with that side as well, and really utilise this shed. The other good thing about this shed and the way it faces is it will get the morning sun and heat up, but when it gets to midday, when the sun's at its hottest, it falls behind this shed, and so technically this shouldn't overheat, but if it does, we can just throw these doors open simply by taking out the bars, they are a bit tight but I wanted them that way, and we can basically just open these up like patio doors, likewise with this one. And if you notice, we've left an overlap of plastic on here, a good inch, and what that does is when it closes the door, it overlaps this piece here and gives us a seal down the centre of that door as well. So very productive weekend. It's been a little, well, it's been time consuming more than difficult. It took a full weekend to get to where we are, but cracking job and well worth the effort. Right, I'm having my last cup of coffee. Tony has actually gone. He's actually had to go to work, and I'm just having my last cup of coffee and I'm gone. I also had a visit from Don. I don't know what parts of this videos came out and what hasn't, but I had a visit from my brother as well, Don, today. He came over to have a little look and see what was going on, and stayed for a chat for a little while. Nice to see him. So yeah, don't leave it so long next time. Pop over again. Right, as always guys, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, be practical, keep yourselves out of harm's way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.